Do, 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 do. Hello, hello. Hello to everybody who's joining. Let's see. Instagram Live. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? I think so. It looks like this. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 Jo, funktioniert. Yeah, I know. I see. Sometimes, I don't know, it showed me like 0 viewers, but I saw on the list that there are like 5 or so people. So that's irritating. Bup. So, but we are here. I forgot to post a story for the link. So the list is pretty empty. Still 5 names. As most of the names I already know, like Ivan, like Leo, DOJ. Introsphere was also a part of the feedback loop so far. Yulia also, as I remember. So would be great to get a few more names on the list. But we can also keep it short this time. I don't have a problem with that, to be honest. And we can talk about topics from the music scene, for example, as well. I have a lot of things I can talk about. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of things you also want to know about other topics in this music scene. And I know a lot of things. And yeah. Also, depending on topics like maybe sending demos to labels, what you have to keep in mind when you're sending demos. Because I also managed the Third Room label for a time. Now it's managed by Felix. Or let's say he's doing the A&R stuff. And I'm doing all the operating tasks, like contact with the pressing plant, stuff like this, distribution, ordering the vinyls, whatever. But yeah, I can talk about a lot of things there as well. But we have already like 6 contributions, what is pretty okay. And I'm pretty sure that we will get more. Iglo. Where's my friend? Iglo. Iglo is here. Yes, sir. Okay. So we have a few contributions. I also don't want to waste too much time, like last week, for example, where I've talked so much that we didn't make it to listen to all the tracks from the list. But we also had a lot of people on the list who, yeah, haven't been online. And yeah, rule number one, or one of the rules, is if you send contributions, it would be great to have you on the live. So when I give feedback, I would like to have a conversation between the person who contributes the track and myself, and also with the community, because sometimes it can happen that there are things like, I don't know, like misunderstandings. I just want to be, or I want to get sure that everybody is getting the proper feedback, and of course also understand the feedback I'm giving for the tracks. Yeah, Yulea's also there as I can see. Yeah, so I remember well that I've already seen the name of Yulea. Hola, Ivan. Where have you been last week, my friend? You have contributed, but I think you haven't been online, right? Or have you been online last week? I can't remember anymore, to be honest. Happened so many things in between this 7 days. It's crazy. Honestly, the January is usually the calmest and most relaxed month in the music scene. But I don't know. I have so many things on the table right now, and it's getting more and more, and mix downs and masterings, and also like I have a request regarding like a mix down, one-on-one session. But I'm so crazy full with stuff. And I have to finish so many projects. I have a deadline until February 16th for 2 tracks, and I haven't even started to produce them. And I have to finish a whole EP mix down where is no deadline, but to be honest, I want to finish it to release it, of course. So crazy, yeah. Hey, I'm leaving work at 20 sharp, so if it's my turn before that hour, can I swap place with the next one? Sure, we can. Yeah, of course, we can keep that. It's not problem. When do you have to leave? So at 20. So in like 40 minutes. You mean 20 CT, right? If I remember right, you're coming from like South America, Argentina, or something, like Colombia. I'm not sure anymore. Was it South America? Yeah, my dumb ass totally missed out one last week. Yeah, no matter, no worries, mate. Happens from time to time. I mean, we have all also to do other stuff than just watching me talking 50% bullshit and giving 50% feedback to tracks. Have to mix and master my whole EP for next self-release. Are you doing the mastering on your own? Be interesting to know. Hey, by the way, if you want, you can contact me also regarding masterings, right? So, I mean, I can also do like mix downs. And in the mix down, there's also like the mastering included. I honestly love to do mastering more than mixdowns because yeah, mixdowns I'm very like deep dive and very yeah detailed when I'm doing like mixdowns for people. So it's the it's the bigger workload. Let's say it like this. Masterings are easier, so I love to do masterings more. But of course, with every mixdown, I'm also learning, and that's also pretty good. So if you want to have like, I don't know, mastering mixdown, you can also like send me one person sent me like a request regarding one-on-one sessions. You can also ask me for one-on-one sessions. Open for everything. Like we can go through your mix really in detail, not like on the live streams, you know, like doing this 10 minutes per track and giving like very, let's say, rough feedback, you know, like I mean, it's we can only like go through the track 10 minutes, and just by listening we can also do one-on-one sessions, and taking more time, you know, opening the project, checking like the project in detail, stuff like this. If you want, it's just so it's an offer. So if you want to to do that, or if you're up to it, let me know. Of course, that's something I would of course like take like a fee for it, to do these one-on-one sessions, but I would definitely take the time for it, you know. So we would go in detail through the mixdowns and through the tracks and checking where we could make some improvements, you know. And also like live doing like, I don't know, put an EQ there, I don't know, lower the volume there, try this out, oh there's a resonance, check it out, put this EQ on it, I don't know, like this, you know. Yo Iglo, my friend, what's up? Julea, I'm waiting on your response. Are you going to work now, or are you I'm leaving work at 20? Okay, sorry, I have to read. So I'm leaving work at 20 sharp. So if it's my turn before that hour. Okay, I've got it. Okay, sorry, I misread that. I thought like she has to leave to work at 20. Okay, all good. What's your price on masters? It depends, to be honest. Usually like 50 per track, but it depends a bit on it depends from project to project in a way as well. If so, what I'm doing, or what I did in the past, is when I've received a project, I'm really like taking time for each track. So usually it's like so I'm taking like 50 euros, you know, because it's like I need for mastering like, let's say, roughly 1 hour. But included in this is like one correction. So first of all, feedback. I'm really taking time to listen to the tracks properly, and I'm already like putting the track into my Wavelab and checking like, for example, stereo image, the low end, the frequencies, and same as here, you know. So I'm listening to the track pretty detailed, and I'm like giving feedback where I would make some like corrections to get a better result in the end. So I had like one mastering like a few weeks ago. We haven't finished the mastering yet because I had like a very, very long email. I can show you that, like, I can't show you the name or something, but I can just show you, for example, how detailed I'm going into the process. So, where was it? Give me a sec. Where was it? Mastering. How was the subject of this email? Good question. Can't find the email anymore. Crazy. Like, anyways, so I'm really taking time to give really proper feedback. Here it is. Is it this? No, it is not. Like, I've mastering EP feedback. Here it is. So I don't know if you see that. Let me check that. I have to like, you know, you can't see it, but this is a feedback from me, you know. So I'm really like going like mastering EP feedback. So I'm really like going through it. I'm giving like, let's say like a rough summarize of the tracks, you know, and what I'm aiming for and everything, and then I'm really like going through the tracks. For example, track blah blah blah, and then it's going like this, you know, like really proper feedback, detailed feedback. Even to write like an email like this, which is like going, you can just see it here. This is a feedback from me, like written feedback. There's the end of the email. So when I'm going into like mastering, I'm really listening to the tracks properly, and I'm really like taking my time to do that. And you will get like such a feedback if it's not like good, and it's still, everything stays the same, you know. So I will do that for 50 euros, you know. So you can get something like this, and I would do it still like, you know, like 50 euro per track, with including one correction. So if you don't like the mastering in the first like try, I would do like a correction. But of course, I don't do like, I had customers, you know, people are coming, can you do a mastering? Especially in the beginning, can you do a mastering? Of course I can. Like giving these feedbacks, you know, they're like improving stuff, kind of, and then they're like, they're sending their mix downs, and then you're sending a mastering, then they are not happy with it in a way, and they want to change something, then you change it, and then it's going like, I don't know, the low end, it sounds somehow like this, and then you're sending like a new version, and it's, I don't know, before that it sounded better, the low end, maybe we go back to the other low end, but I would change the highs because that's very annoying. So one correction usually included, but like also it depends on, if I get like a track where everything is nice, you know, mix down is very like set in stone, no things to correct, no feedback needed or something. If I don't know, if I put a track in my mastering software and I'm working on it, and I'm like, I don't know, I would need like, I don't know, like 1.5 hours for 4 tracks or something. I would talk with the person. I would say, okay, I will lower the price. I don't know, because that of that, you know. So if it doesn't take too much time for me, I'm flexible with that as well. So yeah, 50 euros is the standard rate, and Mixdown is somewhere around like 150 if you just want to have the Mixdown, and 200 if you take it with mastering as well. So Mixdown mastering would be yeah, included. So yeah, in 200 Mixdown and mastering. Yes, I do myself masterings currently, but I would love to have you master my tracks. Yeah, feel free, mate. Send me your stuff. We can talk about that. That's something I really can do. Also, besides my work at the third room. So that's easy. I also just I don't take too much, you know. So I'm not like doing, I don't know, like thousands of customers. I'm really like trying to keep it as yeah, as exclusive as possible, because I think it always depends, like I don't know, if I have like a person who's very like easy, and the mixdowns are really like nearly perfect, and I just have to master. It doesn't take me too much time, you know. So I could do more than just yeah, the few customers, of course, if everybody would be like that. But I also want to. That's also a reason why I want to keep it exclusive, and I'm not offering it, you know, actively on my page or something, because I like to take time for it, you know. So I like to take time to give proper feedback. I like to take time to make a proper mastering, to maybe do another correction, stuff like this. And I don't want to do it under pressure, you know, because if you do things under pressure, the result is not the best, you know. Or there can be lack of quality, you know, in the results, and that's something I try to avoid. So I'm not like doing active promotion for my mastering stuff or mixdown stuff. You're welcome. Okay. Good evening. All is clear. Can you tell me what position I am? Mohawk, mate, you're on the first. You're the first one on the list. You have been the first one entered this list. So, numero uno. So, I'm talking already again, but I thought like after joining or like starting the stream a bit later than 7ish, or something around, I don't know, 7 and 10 or something. You can see it here, to be honest, why I'm like assuming. No, I was pretty on, not 23 minutes. So like 20, yeah, somewhere around, let's say 7 and 10. And I really love to answer your questions here on the stream. By the way, so I mean, we are doing this whole feedback stuff. Question, just for my interest, would you like to make like another live stream session in the week, like just, I don't know, talking about stuff, asking you can ask me questions, or just like shit talk about stuff, like music related stuff? Would that be interesting? I wanted to establish like a second live stream like concept anyways. And yeah, the first idea was to make this music. Initially, it was Music Monday, you know, so listening to tracks from people, or not from people, tracks which have been released in the week before the stream. So something, let's say, like tracks of the month, but tracks of the last week, let's call it like this. But it was a bit chaotic, so I was thinking about to yeah, rethink this whole concept. It's still not from the table, but I just really have to I just have to think about how to make this work in a way which is not chaotic and annoying. But yeah, I don't know, let's keep it open. Let's maybe do some live stream thing where we just talk. You can ask me questions about, I don't know, how to like 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 how to contact the label properly, on which stuff are like promoters looking for when they're booking artists. I mean, I have so many experience in this whole thing. I'm in this music industry, electronic music industry, since 2013, and I had like my first party series in 2014, I think. Was it 2014? I think so. Maybe it was 2013 as well. But somewhere around 2013 and 2014, I started to do events on my own. And since then, into this whole thing. I've been doing my own parties. I've been a long time at Goethe-Bunker. I've been at Studio Club in Essen. Since 2017, I'm doing all the third room stuff as well. Of course, I'm not into the booking that much, so I am at the booking, but I'm not like Ahmed is the curator of all the events and festivals in the end. But yeah, I also we do suggestions, and we collect ideas together and everything. So I know what promoters are focusing on, looking at when they book artists. And of course, I also know a lot of other promoters from other regions, which we have already collaborated with, like Wall Sessions, like Fuse, like Fold, like, I don't know, Luster. So I've met a lot of people. Yeah, and I know a lot of opinions and what they're looking for. Okay. So yeah, maybe let's keep that open. I don't know if Saturday is the right day for it, you know? Like, Saturday is very busy. People are like traveling and stuff, or I don't know, have something better to do than hanging around on the internet. I don't know. I mean, I'm still from the generation which went to clubs, you know, on Saturday, or sometimes even on Friday, and went back home on Sunday midday, Sunday evening. Sometimes depends on the depends on the city. Sometimes even Monday. I don't know how the new generation is working. I've heard a lot of things, like the new gen is not going out especially not like it's not like that night active anymore. It's more like dayish raves, like daytime raves and stuff is getting more popular. So I don't know, maybe Saturday. Sunday's I think a bit too, or maybe Sunday's a good day as well. I don't know. Like if you hang on Sunday at home and you're like really trying just to or you're just existing in the moment, it could work, of course. Just let me check the chat. I have to master a track tonight and get it off to someone. It would be good to get studio and mastering advice tips. If you could do a live master and a track, that would be useful. Oh yeah, we can do that. I mean, we can do that once, but I think today it would definitely be too much, because I really need time. Depends on the material, you know. So every track has its own characteristic. Every track has its own like workflow and yeah, stuff like this, you know. So I think that would be too much for today, but we can keep that in mind as well, of course. Why not? Before you get home before Tuesday, it's been a bad weekend. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, what should I say? Like I've been hanging at Berghain, for example, also on Monday. So yeah, this can happen from time to time. Sunday afternoon for a few hours is great. I don't know, maybe like 1 hour or something, or maybe 2. Let's see. Yeah. Extended insights again. So let me sort myself right now for a sec. So give me this list. So from the list, I know that DOJ is here. Mohawk is on Instagram. I already seen you, and you're very active at the chat again, so I know that you're there. I seen Leo Funk as well. Introsphere is at YouTube. I think Leo is on Instagram and on YouTube as well. Yulia wrote that she's at work until 20, so that's problematic. I don't know if she means like 20 her time or 20 our time. I don't know. Like I'm sitting in Felbert, which is like, let's say Berlin time, so Central European time. So for me it's 7:44 right now. So yeah, maybe she's coming in 15 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, Ivan is there. I know. ANG, I've seen you at Instagram. Iglo is there. Yeah, we have 7 contributions. Let's just start. Maybe last week people asked me for a contribution from myself. Let's see if we can make it today or not. I will keep that open because I want to keep the doors open for people who want to join the live sessions, and to get a feedback by myself. Yeah, let's start. DOJ, I mean, everybody who's watching the streams knows that DOJ is always a surprise. Always very interesting. And yeah, I don't know what to say there, but yeah, just let's just start with the track, and let's see where the journey is going to. And yeah. So, DOJ, I know that you're here, Mohawk. I already seen you. So I would say 10 minutes from now, as usual. And yeah, I'll start with the feedback, with the today's feedback loop. With the today's feedback loop. Every track is getting 10 minutes listening plus feedback. And yeah, we are starting right now. Like, hold on a sec. I have to, like, switch. And of course, you're also welcome to give feedback also during the listening. So if you want to say something about the track, put it in the chat. The track is very center, so like most of the elements are happening in the center of the mix. There's this synthesizer which is panned from right to left in a way. A few sounds are also happening in stereo. That's again such a crazy track. I don't know why, but somehow again this like chord sound, I don't know why, but this is still again like very interesting chord sound. This acid bass line. Better. This drive is so interesting again, and this corpse and everything, so old schoolish. It's again like sound-wise, sound design-wise, it's again not good, but again this idea is total crazy, and the sounds are also nice.
Somebody wrote, I like the drive and the synth chords. Perfect vibe. Yeah, I also like the synth chords. And also the drive of the track somehow. Also the bass line. This feels so old schoolish.
Binary whispers and the digital breeze.
Yeah, the transient is not too aggressive. It sounds aggressive because it's too loud. It's very peaking out in the mix. Somebody wrote because of the 16th hi-hat pattern sounding too aggressive, but it sounds aggressive because it's in the center of the mix, you know, and it's peaking very much out of the mix. So if you have like the frequency spectrum in front of your eyes, you know, it's very like peaking out. That's also so crazy. Also, I mean, also your okay, we will wait till the track is finished. So crazy again. So sound design wise, again, it's, you know, so I know, I get the vibe again. It's also the characteristic and everything. I know what Mohawk is trying to aim, you know, with this very, very rough, like old schoolish characteristic, you know. That's something I've said last week. That, I mean, look at tracks from the 90s, you know, so there's a lot of tracks which are like sounding very kind of, let's say, broken in a way, you know, but still because of this characteristic and the drive and everything, that's techno, you know. Only so the thing is, just I would really recommend you to record your stuff in the DAW with separate ins, you know, so with separate tracks, so you have the chance to correct something, you know. For example, like the kick is very like yeah, not really present in a way, but still it's I can hear that super like muddy in a way, you know, so it's not like there's like this attack in the kick missing and everything, so you would need to like adjust it a bit more to the mix, so like even maybe like I don't know, like putting it much more in the front, you know, so of the mix. It's very like in the back of the mix. I know I'm saying like it should not have the main role in a track, but it's still one of the main elements is the kick, you know. So you have to hear the transient of the kick in a way, or somehow, you know, like this yeah, like this attack, you know, you need it, so it makes a difference, you know. So now it sounds very like in the back. That would be definitely something you could adjust if you like recorded in different tracks, for example, in a DAW. Also, like this hi-hat is very sharp. It's very like hitting. What Ivan said with the hi-hat pattern sounds aggressive. Yeah, it sounds aggressive because it's very peaking out in the center of the mix. So if you would like put it a bit in the back of the mix, so it would still be present, but not like so like over present, like it's you know, if you have this element, it's so present that everything else in the track is getting like yeah, it's getting in the back, and that's not something you try to aim. Of course, that can be on purpose. The 10 minutes over, I'm just like trying to keep that short. So of course, people maybe are aiming for a characteristic and everything, but I recommend you really to keep these like these, let's say, rules of music theory in mind. Like hi-hats, of course, they can be like they can be sharp, or they can be like in a way hard and dirty, but they have to still have to be balanced in a mix, that you don't like destroy the rest of the mix. So the mids are getting like pushed in the back, and if I would like limit it, you know, like put a limiter on it, compress it, like limit it, and this sound is like peaking out in the frequency spectrum. And then of course also in the total volume of the track, this element would really like just yeah, lose its dynamic. First of all this, and second, it would just get distorted, and not in a good way. So in mixdown, first it's really the or you're aiming to set the mix and balance. That's the only way or the only thing you're trying to aim when you're doing mixdown. Even if you do it live, trust me. So if you play that live, you will really have a problem with the highs, because highs are really like making the ear super tired very fast. So if you have this very high frequencies hitting and they're really like peaking out, they will definitely yeah, cause problems on the dance floor, because people will get tired and very quickly. So that's also a reason why I always try to explain, like, try the first thing you are aiming for is a balanced mix. It doesn't have to be clean, you know, or flat or something, but just that the certain elements and frequencies are getting into the right position. Maybe that's something I would try to say, you know, like setting them into the right position. So the kick is very like low. The high is this hi-hat is very aggressive, peaking out in the mix. And what's yeah, I like, you know, you have a really nice chord sound and you have a really nice drive in the track, but it's not coming through, you know. So the energy is not like getting transported perfectly. I listen to play a lot of hard groove. The heads are always punching. It's the style of it. Yeah. And yeah, I know what you mean, and I'm it of course it depends always on the on the stylistic of the techno track, of course, but like it doesn't matter which kind of genre or style you're like aiming for. Like there are really like rules for yeah for sound, or like for a good mix down or a balanced mix, you know. That's something I also said in the live streams before. It's a lot of producers are doing these mistakes, even established producers, because if you don't have like the surrounding and the environment and the like, let's say yeah like a perfect like professional sounding room, you know. It's hard to it's really hard to hear that. And I know that because I've also made these mistakes, and a lot of producers, established producers, are still making these mistakes because they don't have like the yeah like good sounding room. They're producing over headphones, for example, and then that's also a thing. They're like producing for hours, you know. I don't know, like adding hats and rides and stuff, and of course we are always, or most of us, I'm really trying to not do it, but a lot of people are really getting very loud on headphones, and then they are producing with, for example, Sennheiser's HD25, you know, like the DJ headphones, which are really not the best headphones. Trust me, they're even not for DJing. I mean, I'm DJing with the Sennheisers, but they're not good headphones. Sorry to Sennheiser, but honestly, for the DJ thing, they're useful. For everything else, trust me, don't use them. And people are producing with these headphones, producing like a hat, and they're sitting there like full volume, you know, and producing with Sennheisers, and over like 3-4 hours. Of course, your heads will sound sharp because you are getting tired, or your ears are getting tired, and then automatically you're trying to get louder with the heads because you don't hear them properly, and then in the end you think like, oh, it sounds balanced, you know. It's not now it's like it's not in the direction of Mohawk now, you know. I don't know his situation or whatever, how he's producing. I'm meaning that really in general, like people are really like producing for hours with bad headphones, full volume, and yeah, and then of course the ears are getting tired and the mix downs are not sounding good. And in every genre people are doing that. So also in the hard groove scene, unfortunately, especially in this, let's say, new gen hard groove, groovy techno, scene, or cloud, a lot of people are they're doing very major mistakes in their mixdowns. In the end, the people are still listening to it, and the tracks are getting played. So I don't know. It's not like it's not working, you know. But it's is it correct? I would say no. Yeah. DOJ, thank you very much again for contributing. It's always, I don't know, it's always interesting. You have very interesting sounds, you have very interesting ideas and everything. I would really just recommend you to try to record it with separate tracks, and to really like go into a mix down and trying to balance these, because the ideas are good, but so the results they could be definitely better, you know. You have really like a taste and a feeling for this whole old schoolish rough techno, and that's nice. But yeah, definitely there's headroom, you know, sound wise. There's ways to make sound big without cracking the volume. Yeah. Yeah. Introsphere. I've talked too much. You're definitely waiting on your turn, right? Where is Introsphere? Acaphylixus. Acaphylixus. Every time when I have this jacket on, it's really like, yeah, loading me up, you know, and it's like I'm getting like electrified. I have to touch something metallic to like unload it. Whew. Okay, let's listen to your track and take a moment. And 10 minutes for you as well, mate. Sounds very juicy, the low end. Do you have the track somewhere, like on Dropbox or something? Or Google Drive? Yeah, that's the thing why I'm asking for a Dropbox link, because now it sounds a bit too low end heavy. So it's a bit out of balance and I can't hear the mids properly. So now I have the feeling the low end is too over present. But I'm always saying that with a side note, it's SoundCloud. And SoundCloud is doing, they have their own specs, you know, technical requirements. And one of this is that they normalize the loudness to minus 13 LUFS. If this track is like exported and yeah, on a loudness above minus 13 LOFS, it's getting squeezed. And this can cause these very heavy low ends, you know? give me a sec. Instagram's down again. Give me a sec. I have to relog myself. Yeah, I know it's probably at minus 8.7 LOFS also. Yeah, and that's a problem. That's I'm now I'm more aware of it, and I mean I've knew about that or I know about that for a long time now, but I was always give me a sec. I've always listened to all the tracks here on the feedback loop, you know, with on SoundCloud, and never thought about it and just gave my feedback. But the thing is, if you upload it on SoundCloud, you have to keep in mind that it's getting squeezed to minus 13 LOFS and minus 1 dBFS. So very limited. So it can cause these very heavy low ends, of course. So that's the thing what I mean with squeezing tracks, you know. So even if you have a mix down and you have like elements which are peeking out, you know, in a way, then so if I would master it, you know, it would get squeezed in kind of the same way. So you understand it now. So what I mean when you have to balance your mix in a proper way, that you don't have these heavy or these problems with unbalancing the mix when the track is getting compressed and made louder in a way because of the limiter and stuff like this. And back. I forgot to stop the timer. So back on Instagram. Pop. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. Instagram again sucks. So if somebody want to join the live stream without interruptions, go for YouTube for sure. I will put the link in the chat as soon as we have a few people or a few more people back on the live on Instagram. So yeah, that's the thing. So of course that's the go-to, like listening to the tracks via SoundCloud, because it's the easiest way to do that. But it's not really the best way. So really to give I can give you feedback, you know, and I will definitely give you feedback because you're here and you've put your track in the queue. But it's of course maybe the track sounds different on Dropbox, for example, or so in the original, you know, and on Dropbox or Google Drive or stuff like this, you can listen to the tracks without these normalizations. So I will restart the track from here. I mean, you have very nice pads on the sides, you know. Do you have a reverb on your ride? Let me know, because I think you have forgot to set a low cut on the reverb. Because the ride is sounding very bright, or not bright. Bright is the wrong one. It sounds very wide, you know. So especially in the lower frequencies, it sounds very like side heavy-ish, you know. Yeah, if you put a reverb on your elements, you have to put like a low cut on your reverb to avoid these lower or the side signals in the lower frequencies, you know. This cause very like muddy-ish. Okay, yeah, like I said, low end. So my first feeling says, if somebody already pointed it out, so the track in general, the idea is nice, so we don't have to talk about that. I like the low end and the movement and everything of the low end, so it's very juicy, you know, but it's very low end heavy, so you can avoid that. First of all, check the the panorama of your track. So mid-side correlation means check the track in mono, check the track only the sides of the track, and try to find it out if you have like lower frequencies in the sides. Everything until 180 hertz you can cut it on the sides. You don't need sides underneath 120 180 hertz because it doesn't make sense. It just makes the track muddy, and you can hear that it also makes the track very like dirty in a way. Not dirty in this, let's say, dirty-ish characteristic, hard old school dirty style, but dirty. So it unbalanced the mix. It's always the same thing. So low end, cut it until 180 hertz. That's the same thing with the reverb. In the end, you are trying to avoid, because of course reverb is a Hall effect and is adding room, and a reverb, of course, if you don't put a low cut on it, it works for the whole sound. So it also affects the lower frequencies of the sound, and that causes, again, side signals in the lower frequency range. So cut it down, and it creates much more space, you know, for the kick, for the sub, and then you don't have to push the sub so much, you know. You can lower it down a bit, and you still have this movement and this like this groovy characteristic of the sub, you know. Yeah, this pad definitely. I'm bet on it. There on this pad, which is like giving this atmosphere sound, there's definitely side informations underneath 200. Yeah. In general, the ride is also kind of, I don't know. Usually when you hear a ride, a ride is an element for me, an element which is like happening in the higher frequencies. So if you like have it like visually in front of your eyes, it's like if you have like, let's say here's like let's say here's zero, like the 0 point of a frequency, and then there's like going up to 20 kilohertz, and then you have like 30 hertz, 50 hertz, and so on, and I hear it, like I have it visually in front of my eyes during hearing it. And for me, rides are happening more in the higher frequency range, and they're kind of brighter than the rest, and your rides sounded like it's happening more in the mid of the mix. That can be caused by this. Let's say if you put a reverb on the ride, and it's adding a Hall effect also on the lower frequencies, then it sounds very like more like dump, not dump, like dull, and not, it's not causing this, let's say, hi-fi-ish characteristic which rides, so like helping out the higher frequency and creating this shine of a track, and also like, let's say, balancing the low, so balancing the higher end of the mix to the low end, like adding air to the track and everything. That's missing in a way, because it's sounding very dull. And this can also be, of course, or because of the reverb in the lower frequencies. Yeah, Introsphere, thank you very much for your track. Still a good track. Keep going, my friend. Keep going to send stuff. We love to listen to this kind of, let's say, deep underwater hypnotic like spheric vibes with this still drivey touch. I like that. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. Yeah, the track I sent a couple of months ago and you liked. Set to work on the kick to bring the track to another level. So here it is. Would be great if you could compare it to the previous version and see if it's better this way. Oh, I'm so excited. Leo, where are you, my friend? Are you here? I think so, but I just want to be sure. Here. Yeah, perfect. For all the people who are watching on Instagram, if you want, I will put my YouTube live link here in the chat. Trust me, better quality. It's not getting it's not getting taken off by Instagram, because Instagram is always cutting and finishing the live stream after 1 hour. I don't know why, but it is how it is. I can't change it. Also, the sound on Instagram is not good because it's on mono. So I would recommend to join via YouTube. And my focus is to switch to YouTube completely. Yeah. In a way, some point, maybe completely turn over to YouTube. The old version mixed down. So is this the new version? Or is this the old version? Which one is it? Okay, I mean the low end looks good here. If there is the low end. So from the waveform it looks good so far, so let's see. But is this new version? I will listen to it right now. If it's not the right version, just send the correct version. Okay. Yeah, the synth is very nice. I remember the track. I think that was the one you posted on Instagram, right? I remember the synth. quick. We have 5 minutes. Just want to check a few things. It also sounds like there's some low end information's happening on the side. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like this. I don't know. Let me. Like, have you put something on the sub, like on the space line? It sounds a bit like you have like widened it up a bit to have like the space for the kick in the center, because like there's happening something on the sides with this sub. I can hear there's like something left and right. I can't really I can't say it where it is exactly, but I hear something is happening there. Is this possible, Leo Funk? Yeah, track space as sidechain. Yes, yeah. We'll double check with the just it because it sounds like, I don't know. Listen, do you have headphones? So if you put it on and just listen to the beginning of the track. But okay, wait. Maybe it's not the sub bass. There's also this like Atmos sound. So I think, to be honest, I think the kick and the sub bass are in a good like balance, but something else is like like happening maybe in this pad sound. Yeah, it's also distorted, but this can also be on purpose. Maybe it's a bit, so if you use distortion, maybe like lower down the sound a bit, but I don't know. Check this pad sound if you have like also again this side signals and the lower frequencies, because it sounds a bit like there's like happening something underneath 200 hertz on the sides. Can you check? Do you have the older version, the link again? Have you put it somewhere, or can you put it in on YouTube? Just for my interest. To know, because I don't know the link anymore. And I would definitely check it. I mean, we have 1 minute 16, but I would take the time. Or have you sent it via Instagram, the older version? I'm not sure anymore, to be honest. Just have to check here on Instagram. 22 minutes, okay, all good. So I will try to get, so in general I like the kick and the sub. It sounds in a good balance. There's just happening something on the sides in the low end again. So you definitely have to check this. And I would definitely lower down the mid range a bit. It's a bit too much up front in the mix, so I would definitely go a bit lower with the volume of the Atmos sounds and everything. Here you go. Just I would just check that quickly. It sounds a bit better in this mix, to be honest. Interesting. In this one, it sounds better. Good question. Crazy. Interesting. So the kick is coming very to be honest, I think I like the kick now in this version a bit better. So no, like I don't know, it fits a bit better. This is very like if you change like the bass line or something. Something is waving. I don't know what, but something is like. Maybe check the. I don't know. Put it on a master or something. And check the side signals as well. Something is wobbling there. I don't know what. Have you made the mid range louder? The bass line as well a bit is changed. I've liked it here a bit more, to be honest. Boom boom, sounds a bit tighter, you know, like. Here it was very nice, you know, very warm, very tight. It's very groovy, you know, and you had it, you know, and now it's sounding a bit different. In this first version, it had more like this housey-ish vibe, you know, but here it's going into from let's say from the characteristic, it goes into this. It sounds like a Steph Mendezides, you know, vibe, you know, like this very punchy, straight kick and this rough like sub in the back, and then this pad also very distorted and everything. It gets kind of the Steph Mendezides vibe, and the first version was more like warm housey track. I mean, I like both ideas, you know, so it's nice. But check the low end, my friend. Really, like, there's something happening there. It's a Gary back kick. Yeah, can be. Is it the pads synth? Can't hear the sub kick. I think there's a midway between those two mixes would be perfect. Yeah, I think so too, mate. I mean, it's kind of a new interpretation of the song. I also like that, you know. Sounds interesting. Yeah, Julia, have you finished your work? 20 your time. If it's my turn before this hour, I can swap my rank with someone else. Yeah, of course you can. But let's see. Julia, I think Julia is not here yet. So, Ivan, I would switch up with you first. Before. There she is. Hey, yes, I am here. Julia. So you're not on you're not on Instagram. You're on YouTube now. You switch to the other side. Very smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, I hope you had a smooth shift. Yeah, and you had a good way home. So 10 minutes for your track. You're here. We are here. And we are listening now to your song and giving feedback. Yeah, the sound is super shitty on Instagram. So if somebody wants to join the live session on YouTube, feel free to do that. I will put the link again in the chat. This sound is very nice. The span sound. Ooh, I like the sequence. That is definitely someone sucking on a straw. Yeah, it sounds like this. Ooh, these bleep sounds are. Yeah, this track is itching exactly the right spot in my brain, yeah. Absolutely. I like the sound, but it's a bit too much like dominating the sound, so the mix. You can't hear everything else, you know? So I would definitely lower down the bleep sound. But not too much. I mean, it has kind of this leadish characteristic, you know, it leads through the track. But still, the rest, you know, if you just hear the bleep sound, when the rest is like getting like very much in the back. Yes. Okay. Very nice idea of the track. I really like the core idea of the track, and I like the lead sound and everything. It's very dominating the mix. So also a few people wrote like a bit more variation in the sequence and everything. Yes, that's also a point. But I think you could keep it also as it is, you know, but like change. So first of all, the bleep sound is way too present. I've already said that. So it's very dominating the mix and everything else. And there are happening things in the background. I can hear them, but they're not getting transported in a way. So they're not getting their place in the mix, and they can't like they don't like affect in the way they should do it, you know, like there's like movement in the background with this pad or bass or whatever, like there's something like something is happening in the back, you know, but you can't hear it because you have the like over the whole track you have this and it's like really like every time when this sound is coming in, everything else is really like swooshing in the back, like taking a step back in the overall mix. And this, if you would put that a bit more in the back and balance it correct, so lower at the volume, this definitely would work much better, you know, because it's in the beginning you're listening to the track until the point here, I don't know, like 2 minutes, and from there nothing happens anymore, you know, so it stays very static, but I can hear that things are happening. You have this you can like add movement or variations in this sound as well, which is maybe like the second lead sound in the track, you know. And this bleep sound is a static repeating, like yeah, like a static repeating element, and yeah, and you can like just add a bit of a filter, like a high cut filter, and you can filter it, and still let the reverb add this, let's say, like ambience and room of the bleep sound, but it's still like getting a bit of movement. And then you have this second sound, like the space sound, which is moving and maybe doing something crazy, or keeping or building up tension and everything, you know, something like this. I wouldn't make it more narrow. It's fine like it is. I like that. I think it's placed on the correct spot in the mix. It's really just so in the it's placed in the correct position, but it's just way too up front. You know, it's way too much in the front of the mix. So I think lowering down the volume is a pretty nice first step. You can try it out with the white. I don't know if you know this white noise technique. So putting like a white noise, was it a white noise, pink noise? I always forgot it because I'm not using it anymore. But I think it was white noise. If you use like a white noise and then you're like trying to balance, you know, like you're taking the sound and then you try to, or you put it on 0 dB, and then you like go from there, or not 0 dB. I mean, of course, the other way around, like killing the channel completely, and then going step by step with the white noise, and then like adding it more and more, more and more volume, going up, or turning up the volume more and more until the point you hear the bleep sound good enough, you know. That would be enough, I think. Pink noise, yeah, it is pink noise. Like you take pink noise, you take like a pink noise channel, or you take like a channel, you put a pink noise on it, then I think you put it on -6 dB or something, and then you like adjust it to the point where you can hear it slightly peeking through the white noise. Then it's okay. Okay, thank you very much. Good idea of the track. I like the idea of the track. It's nice. So there's a lot of potential, but there's also things to adjust in the mix. An older project of mine definitely needs a rework. Some hints on what could be improved would be very nice before go back to rework it. Of course, my friend, why not? Hola, Laura. Where's my bratan? Where's my brate? Deutsche. I haven't called him for a while. It's very bad friend. Very bad friend. I have to call my friend Deutsche urgently before I get like slapped in the back for not contacting him. Okay, I'll try. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Ivan, let's go to your track. Let's start with your track. I don't want to do too much today, or too much overtime. The sub is already way too loud. Give me a sec. And there's like another bass line coming in. That's crazy. Sub is definitely way too heavy. It's also a reason why the heads are like really like they're like peeking out of the mix so crazy, and they're really like hurting in a way. But I think that's because the low end was so heavy, like dominating the mix, that you had to adjust it at the end. Tuck, 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 tuck. Ooh, these heads are hurting. Really, these closed heads are really mean. The idea of the track is nice. It's a very nice minimalistic track.
Feel my body. I want you to touch my body.
And if you have so many low frequency sounds happening, you really have to to be careful
Feel my body.
with the levels, with the right placement, with the frequencies.
Feel my body. I want you to touch my body.
The core idea is definitely nice. The core track is nice.
Feel my body.
Definitely needs improvement in the mix.
I want you to touch my body. Feel my body. I want you to touch my body.
It's so heavy. If the track would have its like every element would have its space, this track would be very nice.
Feel my body.
Open the pod bay door.
I want you to touch.
It's again like a very nice idea. I like your ideas of the tracks.
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
Feel my body.
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
I want you to
Do you read me, Hal?
touch my body.
You read me, Hal?
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
Feel my body. I want you
Hello, Hal,
to
you
touch
read me?
my body.
Do you read me, Hal?
Feel my body.
I read.
I want you to touch my body.
Open the pod bay
Feel my
doors.
body. I want you
I'm
to
sorry,
touch
Dave.
my body.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Feel my body.
What's the problem?
Touch my
I
body.
think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
My body.
What are you talking about, Hal?
Touch
This
my
mission
body.
is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize
Feel
it.
my body.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Touch
Hal.
my body.
I know that
Feel
you and
my
Frank
body.
were planning to disconnect me,
touch my
And I'm
body.
afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Feel my body.
Where the hell did you get that idea, Hal?
Feel my body. I want you to
That would be a very nice closing track.
touch my body. Feel my body. I want you to touch my body. Feel my body. I want you to touch my body. Feel my body. I want you to
This track has really potential
touch
to be a very, very lovely closing track. I would love to hear this track in a proper mix down, really. I think this would be a very, very crazy banger. I really can feel the energy, and I really can like imagine how this track would like work on the dance floor, because the core idea and the track in general is very nice. I think it's really just this balancing thing. If you would balance the low end and everything, this could be a very, very nice track. I know it's a demo, but a label would really not appreciate the heavy Space Odyssey samples. Which Space Odyssey tune? I don't know what's the matter now. Can somebody like help out? I don't know what you mean exactly with Space Odyssey samples. Which one? Like the vocal or what? Is that like a movie or something? Ah, the vocal in the break is a scene out of a movie. Okay. The Hall computer voices. Okay. I'm not I'm really not familiar with the film, so don't know that.
I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen. I know that you and Frank were planning too important for me to.
What's the problem?
touch my
I
body.
think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
My body.
What are you talking about, Hal?
Touch
This
my
mission
body.
is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize
Feel
it.
my body.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
My body.
I think this one, right?
I
Like
know that you and
My
Frank
body.
were planning to disconnect me.
to disconnect me. This one, right? Like the whole vocal in the break. It's only the most famous sci-fi movie. I'm so sorry, I'm not really into this. Never heard of it, to be honest. Very recommended movie, to be honest. Okay. I'm really not the movie guy, to be honest. I'm really not into movies. I haven't like watched so many movies. like a few ones, of course, like the let's say ones you have to watch, like Star Wars or stuff like this, or like a lot of the Rings, and I don't know, Quentin Tarantino movies, of course, stuff like this. But yeah, I've also watched a few David Lynch movies, but Space Odyssey, never heard of it. It works, be unlikely to get those samples cleared. It would be unlikely to get those samples cleared. Yeah, the track is nice. So the idea of the track is very, very nice. I like that. So it would be a very crazy closing track. I don't know if it's a sample from the movie. It can cause problems, like copyright problems. So tough to find a label which want to release that. It's always problematic, you know. If you have like the rights for the vocals, that's something else. If you don't have it, problematic. Stanley Kubrick. I mean, I know Stanley Kubrick, but I never heard about the track, about the movie. Yeah, I will try to rework it until the next feedback loop. Yeah, okay, nice. Would be lovely, mate. So who's here with us still? Let me know. Is Iglo here? I don't know if Iglo joined on YouTube. He's not on Instagram. I mean, I can't see him on the list. Who from the list is here? Just to like get a feeling how many people we have here. I'd be here, DJ Lind. Okay, you're here. Like, okay. This will probably stay an unreleased bootleg kind of thing. Yeah, if it's finished, let me know. I would definitely use it as a closing track or something. I can hear Iglo is here, Felix Lind is here. Okay. What about A&G? Is A&G? I am here. Oza, you're the one on the list as just writing some mails on the side. Yeah, business as usual. A&G is here. Oh, what the fuck? Everybody's here. Okay, let's. It's 9 and 10. 9 and 10. It's 10 minutes after 9. Usually I would go offline, but let's do it like this. Okay, link. I will close the list right now, so nobody can enter this list anymore. Boop. Okay. I hope Instagram is not making problems again. Okay, so I've closed the list for today. That's first things first. Okay. Okay, we will do it like this. Today it's 7 a.m. in Melbourne, bro. Yeah, that's true. Props to Leverfunk. Big ups to the chat. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Okay, let's do it like this. We will start with A&G, and I will try to give everybody like 10 minutes. Maybe we'll get faster through the list. Let's see. Come on. Low end sounds very heavy again, like sub. not too much. It's really like maybe nuance. But this, yeah, it's up too heavy. I've also said that, but maybe it's also again because of SoundCloud. Just give me a sec, I will download that real quick just to show you something. Have to go online again on Instagram. Just give me a sec. Went offline again. Give me a sec. I would just want to show you something. But let me get back to Instagram real quick. So, yeah, streaming software. Come on. No. Now it's good. Okay, live. Okay, I'm live. Okay. Okay, just give me a sec. So that's the track. On SoundCloud. hard. That's tough. Just give me a sec. I think we can't compare it 100%. I think we can't make it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I can't compare it. I would need to do it A/B. That's a bit difficult now. I would love to make an A/B with this SoundCloud version and the original file to show you the difference. You can hear it if you switch it really directly to A/B. But okay, anyways, doesn't matter. The difference is not obvious though. Live stream, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. I would need to put this, let's say, recorded version of the SoundCloud and this original file into Wavelab, and I would need to do A/B, but yeah. I think YouTube compression doesn't make it noticeable. Right, that's right. There's also, but also with wait, with live stream as well. I know there's like also specs on YouTube for the recordings, but it's also with live streams. Honestly, I don't know that because I haven't Googled it yet. That would be so stupid because honestly, so. You listen. You're listening to bad sounds on SoundCloud, and then it's getting again compressed by by YouTube. And that's perfect. That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. I can't change it. But that's so yeah. Okay, anyways, AG. So I would say the low end is a bit too heavy, so the sub, but not much. It's really just a bit. It's not that big. It's not like a major problem. It's really like I would really lower it, like very, very subtle. The rest of the track is nice, so it's I just have a problem with the low end. That's the only thing. The rest is okay. I would say the mid is also fine. Maybe it's getting a bit more present if you lower the sub. If not, yeah, maybe you can like raise the volume of the mid-range sounds a bit. Let's say like maybe max 1 dB or something like this. I wouldn't go too crazy to unbalance the rest. But yeah, it's okay. Sounds nice. Idea's nice. Good job. On time, like 10 minutes. Okay, let me check. I'm really getting tired. I found the arrangement a bit more. Yeah, it's a very Tool-ish track in a way. That's true. But I think it's okay. I mean, it's also not a big fan of these Tool-ish sounds, but it's not, for me personally, it's not that Tool-ish. It's okay, honestly. I don't know if I would have the place in my sets for it, but I mean, I would have like, yeah, I'm not sure. It's like I said, it's okay. It's still a solid track. Yeah, mate, all good. You're welcome. People. Poh. My first idea was to listen to all the tracks, but I'm really getting tired. I really recognize it during listening. My brain is really like turning off during listening. Really like long day. Doggy snores. Yeah, of course, always. Doggy's always snoring. Yeah, I think she's waiting on her yeah, lunch time. It's for her. It's feeding time. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. You are welcome, my friend. Well, people, I'm really tired. I think I will go offline. I make sure to be back with the rework next week. Yeah, mate, feel free. If I listen to your tracks now, I'm really not. You won't get any proper feedback. Honestly, it's really like my brain is like, you know this. Where is this from? Was that from Family Guy? With the brain, which is like, you know that? I don't know if I can find the meme. But that's my feeling right now. It was a long day. So, yeah, like I said, I will close the stream for today because I really have to go offline. I have to eat something, I have to take my vitamins, I have to go to bed. Because tomorrow is, again, a new day full of work. Thank you very much again for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to chat with you guys. And I would really appreciate to see you next week again for another round. And yeah, let's keep it short because it's already like and very extended live stream. We will see each other next week for another session. Monday, 7-ish. Yeah. Hope to see you all again next week. And until then, I wish you a wonderful week. And yeah. Bye-bye. That was very short now. Because of my overstimulated brain. So, bye. See you next week. Yeah, thanks to the chat from my side as well. Always lovely with you people.